Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. This is Elma, the non-tech techie. And today, um, I'm going to introduce to you a tool that will make link building much easier for you. So it will reduce the time and effort required for you to build links. So you know that there are a lot of SEO agencies out there who are selling services just for backlinks. And in fact, I see now on Facebook ads that we have these build links with AI and stuff like that. So we're going to talk about that today. And we have the founder of Linkly Digital, Divian Shu, and he has been in the SEO business for over 15 years. And he is an SEO expert, not just on technical and off-page SEO, but he's really an expert on all SEO aspects. And he right now is focusing more towards the off-page SEO. So he has four different software as of today. He has the backlink monitor, which where we had a live stream last week. And today we're going to talk about Linkly. So it's Linkly Digital, where it's a link exchange community. And he also has Index My Site, is something that could help your site be indexed faster by Google, and the other one is SEObox.ai. So this is where we have the database of Haro and all that, and you can respond to some inquiries over SEO Box. So before I start interviewing Dave, if you are new to our channel, please subscribe and hopefully like our channel because we bring the a lot of these software to you almost every week, and the up and coming software and up and coming founders, and we are here to teach you what we know about marketing, about running businesses, and how to make it successful in your business. Okay, then, so thank you so much, Dee, for being with us today. And right, let me see. Okay, so thanks so much for being with us today. And I know that you've been in the SEO business and you mentioned it last week on our live stream, but for the sake of those that do not, for who are first time watching us today, can you please introduce yourself? Like, what is your SEO experience? Why we should trust you, and why just basically why we should trust you? That's very important to know.
Yeah, sure. Hey, Elma, and everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are from. I'm Dev. I have been working in SEO for a long time, almost in the start of my career. So I started working on-page stuff as everyone, most of the people do when in SEO. I've grown websites from like 900k traffic to 4 million traffic in 11 months. Then on the website, I grew from 300k traffic to 1.5 million in 15 months. So and a lot of other projects as well. The idea is that I have been working in SEO industry for a long time, and then I realized that there are mainly three parts of SEO that are there: on-page SEO, technical SEO, and off-page SEO. So on-page SEO is basically something where you optimize whatever is on that page, the content, the H1, H2, the keywords, the title, meta description, and things like that. Those things mostly people are able to optimize and improve and get well based on by reading blogs on Google. And right now, with the flood of generative AI content creators, a lot of people have been able to churn content at a much faster pace using ChatGPT or tools like that. So um then there is another part, technical SEO, wherein you take care of things like whether the page is fast or not, whether it has all the related review tags, rating tags, and things like that. Are like how many pages are there on the are there no follow or the no index? What's the URL structure like? uh, and like how is the content arranged so that Google is able to find that content. Even to an extent, internal link building, if it is not from through the content but like through site widgets and all, that also comes in uh, the technical SEO part to an extent. so that you ensure that every page is getting backlink from some page or the other. So then the third part is so sorry. Even in the technical SEO part, the thing is a lot of CMS like WordPress, Ghost, Superblog, they are able to create websites which are really good in technical SEO. So even that part is also taken care of mostly by these tools. Now the fourth part where you talk about off-page SEO, wherein you have to get backlinks, you have to make people link to you, credible websites with the right anchor text, and like from the relevant content they are giving links to you. And that is something that is not like no one will be able to do it with AI, because the most valuable links are the ones which cannot be automated. You have to like convince the other person, talk to them, and then they should be able to like willing to give backlink to you. So that's the idea behind Linkly, that we are picking up the problem that no one else has been able to solve in the world of SEO, or they have solved it, but in piecewise. More like mostly a lot of link building agencies are there which are working in it, and then they charge an exorbitant amount. Like I've seen people sell like uh, $1,000. So the idea behind Linkly was, why should people pay like a cost of an iPhone for just a backlink? Even though like if it is coming from Forbes.com or entrepreneur.com, a very big credible website, even then it does not make sense. And for a lot of companies, the ROI doesn't make sense. They might not be able to get $1,000 worth of business when they buy that backlink, because they just cannot, their business economics doesn't afford like allow that. So basically, Linkly was born from that point of view, so that we can have a one-stop shop for any link building needs, for any off-page SEO needs. Linkly can be the one-stop place for that. So the idea is that if you have a low domain authority website or a high domain authority website, you will be able to build backlinks through Linkly, and you will be able to grow your website's traffic without uh, spending a lot of money, or without um, facing a lot of bottlenecks, etc.
Okay, that's good. Okay, looks like something is wrong with my Facebook stuff, but it's okay. Let's go back here. And so let's start with the link building 101. So you mentioned earlier, like a brief description, what is link building all about? And there is a mention in your site about different types of link building, like is the audio okay? Yes, HM, the audio is okay, but somehow in Facebook I couldn't find the video, so that is kind of weird. Okay, so what are the different types of link building? You mentioned something like ABC building, ABC link building. There's guest posting and all that stuff. So could you please explain to us each type?
Sure, sure. Before I do that, HM Shuja, are you able to hear us? Are you able to hear me or Elma? Because I think she seems to be having some problem.
Yeah,
Um,
Joginder can hear us, so I am not sure what happened to HM.
cool. So the thing is, I'll talk about the different kind of opportunities that are available at Linkly. I'll
Mm-hmm.
just share my website, share my screen to
Okay.
take you. That will be take things make things easier. So basically, the thing is, let's talk about people who have a low domain authority website, who are just getting started with them. For them, they would not want to spend a lot on backlinks, and the idea is that we have like a free guest posting opportunities, wherein you just give content to them and then you get a backlink. So a lot of these websites are very generic kind of websites, which would also which are not of a very specific niche. They might be of technology niche, they might be of entertainment niche, general niche, etc. And what you'll have to do is like they have their write for us page, and when you go on their write for us page, you can find how to build backlinks and how to submit content, what are the content guidelines and things like that. So you can easily browse through this list and go around and then see if you would would want to post a backlink on such websites. So uh, basically, let's say this is a website, clippingpathcreative.com. They are a very generic website, which is selling some specific services about, I think it's about design and things like that. So they want to expedite their content. They want more and more content to be published so that they can have a lot of uh, interpretation in terms of Google, like a perception in Google that Google feels that this website is the authority website in their niche. So that's the idea. So basically, what you can do is look at their go to their registration link, and when you go to the registration link, they have all the details listed. That if you're a graphic designer or automotive car world photography, you're in worldwide photography, you can like submit a 1500 plus article with three headings, be relevant to the niche and things like that. So these are basically just give them content, and then you will be able to publish and get a backlink from them. And they have a domain rating of 15 by Ahrefs and domain authority of 61 by Moz. So the idea is that you will be able to at least get an initial jump from for your website. We are also soon going to add a lot of pillow links in this as well. In the case of like what I mean by pillow links is basically links which are basically very might not give you a huge domain authority increase when you are just getting when you have established domain authority. For example, if you have a 50 domain authority, you would not want to build pillow links. But if you're just getting started, you like made a website live yesterday, then you would be able to use those pillow links. So let's say Linkly is a SaaS tool, right? So for a SaaS tool, there are a lot of places that where you should create a profile so that you get at least a no follow backlink, but still you get a mention somewhere on the internet. So, for example, if I was Linkly, I would go to g2.com. I would get a no follow backlink there, but it will at least, it's a very big review website. Similarly, I will go to Capterra, Trustpilot, and a lot of places where people talk about SEO, marketing, a lot of places where people talk about growth marketing and things like that. So uh, I also have been posting a couple of answers on Reddit as well in the relevant threads. So basically, the idea is that for people who are just getting started, free guest blogs and pillow links would be a great point to start with. And then when you are above, let's say 15-20 domain authority, then you can start with link exchange. What link exchange basically is, you give me a backlink and I give you a backlink. So it's as simple as that. But the idea is that Google doesn't like a lot about people doing link reciprocal backlinks, that I give you a backlink and you give me a backlink. Google categorizes them as link schemes. Basically what link scheme is, that where you're trying to manipulate search engines into and through some activities. So basically, what you can do to get away from that is try to do ABC link exchange. What ABC link exchange is, let's say I am the owner of site one and two, and then you have one website. So I give you a backlink from site two, and then you give me a backlink from site one, so that it doesn't end in a closed loop. But you also get a backlink, I also get a backlink to another one of my websites. So uh, basically a lot of people have been Ahrefs had did a study regarding reciprocal backlinks, and they found out that for the website that have been ranking on the top, generally 15 to even Ahrefs had a 19.25% of an overlap. For example, the websites who link to Ahref also link back to them. So basically, or even AB link exchange is not something that you should look down upon. It is something that you should really care about, because even Ahrefs, something as big as Ahrefs, has like a 19.25% of reciprocal backlinks whenever they publish a study. And even I think 73.6% websites are there who at least have one reciprocal backlink. So you can see like almost every website does a reciprocal backlink exchange as well. So it might so like the idea is that when you grow your website, you can start uh, building backlinks through backlink exchange as well. And like the overall idea is that even if I think someone asked like Joginder asked that how backlinks are relevant in current times. So I would say uh, in the age of AI, when everyone is trying to create a lot of content, everyone is trying to create content using AI. The quality of content or the quantity of content is like might be a partial indicator, but how credible is your content, that can only be seen when you are getting some credible backlinks. And even let's say Google tomorrow announces that no, backlinks are not at all important, we are explicitly saying that. Matt Cutts creates a video. Matt Cutts is like the search engine head of I think he's the head of spam on Google. So even if he comes and says that backlinks are not important, even then what link exchange essentially is, it becomes like a content marketing way, wherein you create a content, you have an audience, and I also have a similar audience. So I would want to share my content with your audience and your content with my audience, and that's how I can like add more people in top of my funnel. So I see like in the future, I see Linkly as a platform where people can come to just collaborate. Let's say we might have a newsletter collab feature or a podcast collab feature on Linkly as well. So basically at the end of it, it's basically content marketing, not just link exchange as of now.
Okay. Let's see. No, okay. So yes, I can still see that SE. Okay, link building is very important. But what do you say about those about AI link building? So now I'm seeing an ad on Facebook. I forgot which company that was, but he or she is advertising 400 backlinks for $20 a month and 400
Okay.
backlinks each month. So what is that all about? And is that really for real? And how is Google going to? So basically, this company is also claiming that it's Google safe. Those backlinks are Google safe, and I have no idea what they are doing.
Okay, so I think the information that you're giving is very limited for me to be able to comment whether they are legit or not. But
Mhm.
by the name of it, it sounds very much like a Fiverr ad where they are like take like $5 for 500 backlinks, $5 for 50 backlinks. And if someone is really selling those backlinks at that pace, uh, I think like you should be try to stay away from them if they are not able to promise anything concrete as well. Um, like to put it in a very concise way, simple measure for a quality backlink is if that website has good quality traffic or not. Does that website have traffic? So because the thing is ki, a lot of times it's, for example, I have Ahrefs domain rating checker, and when you see any website, let's say I check moz.com on Ahrefs, they will have a rating, they will have a domain rating as well here. And you'll see a lot of websites are able to manipulate this because they have sort of figured out what's the algorithm by which Ahrefs creates this domain rating, and they can bump up that. And then when you see that, you'll be able to see that they have a lot of backlinks coming in. They have a very high domain rating, but they don't have traffic. And the reason that they don't have traffic is at the end of the day, you need to produce content. You need to produce quality content to get traffic, and that's what Google wants. Google wants people to create good quality content. At the end of the day, they want to people to websites to create content that which people want to read a lot. And if the content is there, even if you are generating AI content, you but it is really valuable for people to read that, you will be able to rank if other parameters are also falling in safe. Because a lot of publication websites, for example, um a lot of Indian publications as well as even TechCrunch and all, they have been uh, uh, what do you say, repurposing their content multiple times, where they have a content piece on what the state of AI in 2023, and then when they talk about the state of AI in 2024, they will try to uh, pick up a lot of points from the last year as well. So they are repurposing that content. Is that content not relevant? No. Like they are. There's a human who has added value to that content. So basically, if the content is relevant, it will be picked by Google. Backlinks is just a way to make sure that you rank in top on the first page, or you rank on the in the top three results. And basically that's why we also have a filter where you can see how many page views is that website getting. So basically, if whenever you try to find a website, try to see how much traffic does that website have, and if they have a traffic, if they have a good domain authority, good rating, I think that should be uh, a bare minimum way to analyze whether the website is good quality or not.
Okay. Okay, I actually found the website of the one that I am talking about. Maybe I'll share my screen just for you to see it. Because this is actually, I don't understand how they are doing it. Let me see that. I just want a window, which is this one. There you go. So this is what I could see. This is what I've seen on the Facebook, and that's why, and they are advertising heavily.
Okay.
So it's a company called Boundless Leads, and they say thousands of AI SEO backlinks. They start at 19.99, and this price is with 400 backlinks a month. So I don't know how they do it, but it seems to be like they, I'm not sure if they have a PBN or what not.
This mostly looks like a PBN.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I mean this is that, like even the websites that is selling this has that those kind of feeling where, I mean, how does someone review someone on Agoda? I mean, Agoda is for travel, right? Agoda is
right,
not for backlinks. So if you're talking about that, I don't know. They have taken something from somewhere, made those screenshots, and
right,
yeah. So even the kind of websites that they have uh, taken, so like Power Demark is a very well-known website. So we you don't even know have if they are their customer or not, because Power Demark, they are a legit website. We have been, I think we have Demark, some website related to Demark with us as well.
right. So yeah, because I've seen this, like it's something that is
Power Demark.
like caught my attention. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. And they mentioned popular software as well, like I already forgot, but something that some sites that we know. It's not here, but I've seen it in the emails because I actually sort of tried it. I mean, just signed up for the 10% discount just for me to see the email sequence that follows once I sign up. So, yeah, I could be like
Yeah,
that.
that's always, I'm very excited about such things as well, because this that's very exciting to see,
Yes,
because I mean the thing is these people are the most creative people when it comes to creating a funnel or creating content, and they are able to sell something that doesn't actually exist as well. So I mean I'm always fascinated by such people as well.
right. So, how do they do that? So, I'm going to study their funnel actually. And what do they do?
So
What is
a
their
lot of these
entire
people,
funnel?
what they do is they publish the backlinks on PBNs, and
Mhm.
basically they have like a script ready wherein they can create a new page, pick content from your website, and then spin it, and then create a page on their PBN link. And even like website like Hostinger, etc., they allow you to, on their base plan, they allow you to have like 100 websites per hosting plan, and it's very dirt cheap. Like, so people like these churn up a lot of websites there, and then they have figured out Ahrefs, how to bump up the Ahrefs DR. So I would say like a very simple way in which you think, or you can decide if a backlink is good or not, is if there's a other person, if there's a person on the other side approving a backlink. If there is no other person approving a backlink, that means it is an automated backlink. For example, you go to g2.com, that is a credible backlink if you have a very low domain authority website, if you're like a 0 to 10 kind of a domain rating, and you would want to be there for a social profile. But if no one is, even in g2 there is someone who approves your page as well. But in a lot of websites, if no one is approving your backlink, then that's low quality backlink, in a subjective definition, if you may ask.
Okay, got it. Let's see. Okay, so shall we go through Linkly?
Sorry, come again.
Shall we go through Linkly, the each and every feature of the software?
Yeah, sure. I think we can do that. But
Mhm.
before that, I think people have a lot of questions. So, do you want me to answer the questions right
Oh,
away?
we can also answer their questions. No problem.
Yeah.
Let's see. Start. So, okay. So, first question is from HM. How often do you check and refresh your database?
So the thing is, we constantly keep adding more websites to our database. Initially, we did that by sending cold emails. We would ask people that, do you want to do link exchange? If they say yes, we would ask that, can we add your website on our network or not? And initially, like, since I was also working in a lot of SEO projects, people were helping me ki, hey, I can you add my website to your database so that I get a lot of free link exchange requests as well. So initially we did it that way, but now whenever we do webinars like these, we do Facebook launches, we still keep sending a lot of cold emails. So now people come and then they register their website themselves as well. So they come to this platform and then they register their website, and the details are updated here. So they like all the subjective data is given by them, and we extract all the objective data like traffic, spam rating, MOS, domain authority, uh, Ahrefs domain rating, and things like that through APIs. So people keep adding their websites regularly, and we even have a public page on our website wherein anyone can come and then they can register their website as well. So people keep adding their websites regularly, and we are also on the on way to add a lot of paid opportunities as well. So we have this in matlab, it's like a work in progress kind of a scene. You see a lot of paid backing opportunities as well, where you can buy it right away. So this is also something that we are starting to work on. uh, we are adding a lot of opportunities in the free guest blog section as well, and also for link exchange. So, and the beauty of this is that in the, especially in the link exchange niche, people are very flexible as well. Like, for example, if let's say you have a website about let's say photography, and you would come and say that, hey, I don't have a lot of websites related to photography. But when you come on the platform, people are very excited to collaborate with you, and then they would be like, you can approach people who are in lifestyle niche, let's say, or if you're in photography, people are there in you can reach out to websites in marketing niche as well, and then you can say that how photography can help you be like improve your marketing, or how good photography can help you in good e-commerce. You can collaborate with the e-commerce website as well. So basically things like these, wherein you can all not you can reach out not only to people in your main category but also in tangentially relevant categories. And this is something that a lot of people do on the website. So basically your database opportunities keep expanding that way as well.
Okay, and you mentioned, okay. So how do you ensure the quality? Oh,
And
okay, quality backlinks and prevent spamming. If
so
people can just register for free.
yeah, so people can register for free, but we have a post submission review process. Earlier, we had like a pre-approval. First, you submit the website, and then we'll approve, and then it will go live. But then we realized that there are not a lot of bad actors in the system, and that's why we did a post-approval scenario. In that, what we did was, after the website is submitted, we check all the parameters, like if do they have traffic or not, what's their spam rating, and what's the domain authority, what's the domain rating. And then we also have a look whether the website, what kind of website content does that website has, or how, for example, a lot of websites have adult content on the website, or they have a gambling content on the website. And for those websites we add, like, do they link to pirated or adult websites or not. So you can have a look at these parameters to be able to vet whether you want the web backlinks or not. And we are also, so like, a lot of people have been asking about this. So there are kind of websites which basically just do blogs. So their homepage will just be a blog, and that blog is about a lot of articles. And people call it blog sites. People call it magazine kind of websites. So everyone has a very different name for such kind of websites, and we are going to add a tag on the website which basically just says that this is a website which just publishes blog. It doesn't have any business model except just a blog. And a lot of people treat those websites as PBNs as well. Like, some people do that. So that's why we'll be adding that parameter as well. And a lot of times we also, let's say someone came with link exchange, and then they say that, hey, we are registered for link exchange, but we are going to ask money for it. So in that case, we remove that website from the network, because they are basically like spoiling the whole process of it as well.
Okay, okay, next. So this one you already answered. Let's see. Okay, this one I don't understand. Be extremely careful when using backlinks for tier one, tier two, and below. Have fun. Oh, why?
Uh, I am not sure what tier one and tier two backlinking would be, but I think
Mhm.
what he means by that is basically tier one would be like a PBN kind of backlinks, and tier two would be, I don't know what exactly is tier one and tier two. Okay, I think this is like a very cumbersome way to build backlinks, wherein you have like a tier one and tier two backlinks. If you can help in understanding that, whoever asked the question, that would be great. uh, because as I'm seeing it, so I know about this tiered backlinking, where you have the site in focus, and there is this tier one website, and there's tier two website, and then there's tier three website. So tier three websites are a lot of PBNs. PBNs basically help in strengthening your tier one and tier two backlinks, but he's advising against doing tier one and tier two backlinks. So I don't know what that is. I think the definition keeps changing.
Okay. Um, skill. Okay, so each element has a comment. Proper backlink profiling and checking spam score are suggested by some SEO experts. And
Yeah. So, yeah, I would want to answer that once. Basically, the thing is, so backlink profile is a good way to check that. We also do that a lot of times, and we have been contemplating on how we can create a score. Like, for example, SEMrush has a spam score number. Um, Moz also has a spam score number. But the problem with those courses, I give this example a couple of times. For example, if you go to Fiverr or if you go to Upwork, if you just analyze a website solely based on the spam score, then you might be not be matlab, well informed. So, like, for example, Fiverr has a spam score of, I think 49%. Rank Tracker has a spam score of 14%. So, like, the idea is that, like, to be able to judge a spam score, like how spammy a website is, I think you'll have to take into consideration multiple other options as well. So, for example, Fiverr has a spam score of 47%, but if Fiverr gives you a backlink, would you take it? Like, I would take it any day, because their traffic is good. They have a 15 million traffic. Their domain authority is also great. So basically, this is sort of a bug in the system. Similarly, Rank Tracker, they have a domain spam score of 14%, but they have a good domain authority. They also have a good um traffic as well. So I would not say that discard spam scores, but take bad spam scores as with a pinch of salt. And that's why like a better way to track is whether Google respects that website or not. If Google respects that website, if Google finds that website is credible, it will give it traffic. And if it is getting organic traffic, then basically that's a good website at the end of the day.
Okay. So basically, we should not be too concerned about the spam rating of an on incoming backlink. This is what I understand from there. Okay, let's and okay. So Joe is
Yeah.
also saying keyword anchor variety is key.
Yeah, so that's a very interesting one. So keyword anchor variety is very important whenever you are building backlinks, and it's also important whether like that you don't. For example, let's say you did a keyword research that you want to rank on lifetime deal softwares. That's a keyword that has been searched. That's the primary keyword that's searched a million times a month. So, but like when you get anchor text to your backlinks, make sure that you don't every time uh, get a backlink with an anchor text lifetime deals of softwares. Like, so don't get an exact match backlink every time. It should be a phrase match or an approx match. And one interesting thing that we are trying to do is when that's a very great feature that I'm also personally very excited about. Basically. When people do link insertion, link exchange and link insertion in that, uh, so they say that, hey, I have this blog. You go to my blog and find all the websites that are there. Find all the uh, uh, blogs from which you would want a backlink, and let me know what the anchor text, etc., would be. So a lot of it that takes up a lot of time from people, because the problem is you have to go through each and every blog, or maybe go to Google and then type in your keyword multiple times by using Google syntax, and then try to find the exact place where from which you would want to get a uh, backlink from. So we are soon building a feature in which you would be able to just give us all the anchor texts that you want. For example, let's say you want lifetime deal softwares backlink from the keyword lifetime deal softwares. So we'll uh, parse all the blogs who are registered with us, parse all the pages in that, all the content in that, and then we'll tell you, hey, if you want lifetime deal softwares, this is where you should get a backlink from. And you also upload conditions for backlink. So a lot of people, when they come on the website, they upload this condition for backlink. So some people just register a generic condition, but a lot of people, when they register, they have a very specific condition that domain authority should be less than this, and above than that you should only have a relevant niche, or we only want backlinks in related to photography niche. So things like that. So I'm not able to find a website which have done that. But the idea is that you give us the conditions for of websites from which you do a backlink exchange, and you also give us the anchor text, and then we help you across the network. We help to show the opportunities from which you can get a backlink. So that way your work becomes just, you give us an anchor text, give us the conditions for backlink exchange, and sorted. You will suggest you opportunities.
Okay, I'm just looking through Linkly. I'm on my dashboard right now. How many of these sites are available now inside Linkly? This network, how big is it?
So right now the network is around 2,500 plus is a network size, and like I have around 600 to 700 websites that are there in the review phase, because
Mm-hmm.
we are expanding on the paid backlink database. We are also adding a lot of websites in the free guest blog database as well. So and a lot of people have submitted their websites, and they are in the process of reviewing as well. So we have around 600 odd websites in the review phase, and 2,500 websites are there which are approved and live on the website on the network right now.
Okay, because I have an account. It's currently on tier one, and I can see 55 websites. It says only 55 items match my filters, and I don't have any filters. So Do I have any?
Um,
No filters at all.
so I think the reason for that could be that you are checking out free guest blog section.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, so in the free guest blog section, we had to remove a lot of websites because they were not of good quality. Uh, like the kind of website that I showed you online, they are of really good quality, and that's why we have kept them. We have significantly reduced the size of
Mm.
our free guest blog network, and that's why we are improving, like adding a lot of pillow links there as well, so that you will be able to find more websites uh, there. And the
Okay,
most of the websites that are there in the network, they are in the link exchange. So link exchange is our pedigree, like is our forte. That's where we have the largest network, and we are slowly expanding the free guest blog section as well as the pillow link section and paid guest blog section as well.
okay then. Right, because I like 55. Okay, so now I see I have 1,138 if I don't have filters and on the link exchange.
Yeah, and the reason for that is in the link exchange section, in tier one, in which you are, the so we only allow, like we show you websites which are less than 25 domain rating. So you won't be able to view websites which are above 25 domain rating in the tier one. And if when you upgrade to tier two, you will be able to see all the websites.
Got it, got it. Okay, thanks for that. Um, okay, so okay, so Asian is asking, there less Web 2.0 sites?
Yeah, I think we are mostly are not having Web 2.0 websites. If you ever come across that, you can always send us a feedback as well in your website in our dashboard. I think it is there. You can send us a feedback, and then we can have a look at it and let you know what, like, if you have removed the website or not. We don't have
Okay.
Web 2.0 websites.
Okay. And Mamta is asking, what is the best way to find the best websites for my niche website?
I think the first way to for you to get started with is basically just search your keyword. So, let's say if I have a website in photography niche, just filter by search by keyword. It will search into the name, URL, description, or category, and yeah. So basically, in this way, you will be able to find websites. For example, this is a creative video production agency that creates product demos and videos. So this is sort of relevant to photography. This is a website to hire professional photographers. So the best way would be to start with minimal filters as possible, and then as you start finding more relevancy, or if you want, let's say, I don't want websites which are lower than uh, 20 DA, so you put a minimum filter of 20, and then you have only websites which are of domain authority 20. And then you can, let's say, also say that, hey, we should have this as a checkbox, multi-select checkbox, uh, which will change that in our. So we are working on linkly v2, so we'll change that. So now you have only a website which are like 5 to 50K page views per month. Domain authority is 20 minimum, and photograph filter by keyword photography. And now you have like these opportunities which are which will mostly be relevant to you. I think we can remove a lot of filters to clear up the noise here. We'll take make sure to do that in Linkly V2.
Okay. Oh, when is the V2 coming out?
I can't commit a date right now. It's in development right now, and I mean, uh, it will be there at least in a month, probably.
Okay. So, for example, we get Linkly now. We will have access to V2, right?
Yeah, everything. So basically, uh, like the plans remain the same, everything remains the same. We are just improving the user experience, improving reducing the time that is required, and optimizing the whole process.
Okay, then. Just to make sure. Okay, so what about if a user blasts backlinks with money, robot, and GSA? Okay, I don't understand this question. Do you understand this one?
Me too, I don't. I don't understand that as
Uh,
well.
Okay, we skip that. So, hi, Abhishek. Okay. Can we see backlinks of same niche competitors or someone whom can we ask for podcast?
Right now, so podcast collab is not there. That is something that we have thought of building in very recently. But we haven't got a lot of inquiries for that, so not right now. What was the other part of the question?
Okay. About podcasting. Someone we can
Same
ask for
niche
podcasting.
competitors. So you cannot see backlinks of your competitors. That is not what Linkly does. Linkly helps you build backlinks. We are not a Moz kind of a software where we
Mhm.
help you monitor or find more backlinks.
Okay. Niru, do you have a tool like that? I don't think so, right?
So we have another tool, Backlink Monitor. It has an add-on wherein you can monitor, find more backlinks from your of your competitors or even of your website. And uh, basically, Backlink Monitor helps you in monitoring your backlinks. And if you want to also know backlinks of your competitors, you can take that as an add-on. But that's not a part of Linkly. That's a separate tool altogether.
Okay. Okay. So that is the bunny robot. Okay. Um, so this is how Joe, I call this, explains the tier one, tier two backlinking. So tier two sites go links to tier one sites, and then the
So
tier one
you
links
were,
to the bunny site.
he was saying that don't get backlinks. Uh, be extremely careful when using backlinks for tier one and tier two.
Right.
Yeah, but I understand the concept. We googled it and then we saw the same thing. But
Right.
then
So
you said be extremely careful when you are using backlinks for tier one, tier two, and below. Have fun. Be
yeah.
extremely careful using backlinks for tier.
So I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
connecting the two.
I think I got the idea. Basically, what he's trying to say is कि careful when you are trying to get backlinks for tier one. T- it's okay if you get backlinks from tier 2 and below, that's okay. So yeah, I mean, that's the basic idea behind building backlinks. Be really careful of who backlinks to you, and especially when you are putting efforts from it. If somebody is giving you a backlink and it's not a great backlink, you can always disavow that backlink from Google on your Google search console. But yeah, you should be really careful. As we discussed, have a look at spam rating, have a look at traffic, have a look at domain authority and things like that.
And also maybe can you talk about, like, hey, we might have to disavow some links. Say if you suspect that these links are affecting your, how do you call it, malicious links or whatever, affecting your site rankings. So you
Yeah,
also have the option to disavow links. Okay, so just Google that, how it can be done.
yeah,
Okay. Okay, so sorry for my question. So this is actually from Joe. So Joe is the admin of the group Loud Egg, and he is an SEO guy as well. So I'm not the
nice.
SEO girl, but Joe is the SEO guy, definitely. Okay, so let's see. Okay, this is what. Any plan to come up with AI features like phrase? But phrase is for writing content, and Linkly is not for writing content.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We are
I don't
basically
know.
don't want to go there. That's a very crowded market.
Right. Okay, then. So let's go ahead with our demo.
Yeah, I think I'll just answer this one question that someone has, that do we have money robot and
Okay.
GSA kind of backlinks or opportunities? No, we don't have. These are like very old way to build backlinks when Panda update and other updates were not actually there. So yeah, we don't have those backlinks. And if someone blasts you with those backlinks, I think the least that you can do is disavow those backlinks. But I'm sure Google would be able to remove them for you as well. Yeah. So getting back to how the tool works, uh, um, So I already showed you how to filter a website. So let's say you want to get a backlink from this website. They have a condition for backlink that uh, it should be in the range, and I would send them a link exchange request. And when I send a link exchange request, I can select that for which website am I looking to build a backlink for. Do I build a backlink for Linkly or Upmetrics or Index My Site? So Linkly and Index My Site are my websites, and Upmetrics is a website that I don't have, but they are my partner, and then they will I would be able to publish a backlink on their website because I know the SEO guy or I know the founder there. So basically, if you have relationships built up with them, you can also publish their website. The reason to publish, add more websites on the platform is so that you can basically make sure that you get more link exchange requests, because in the plans link like incoming link exchange requests are unlimited and free. You can get any number of approve or talk to any number of people who reach out to you, but if you want to reach out to them proactively, you will have to um subscribe and get to a higher plan. So I basically pick up I'm requesting a backlink from Linkly, and then if I want to do a ABC link exchange, I'll say that I'll give a link back from Upmetrics or Index My Site, and then when the user receives this request, they'll be able to see that hey, you have received these all opportunities, and this is the domain authority of Index My Site, this is the domain authority of Upmetrics and things like that. Then I just say hey, found your website on Linkly, would love to collaborate on link exchange. We also and then we'll send that email to the relevant owner, and then you can see that website in the backlink manager um section. Yeah, so I just approved water story, and basically this the status right now is that I have sent the link exchange request. They are yet to approve it. After they approve it, I have to send the content, and then they will create the backlink. And if you have any questions or if you want to know anything, you can basically connect with them. You can connect with them on live chat. The guy Abhishek is the owner there of the website, I think. And if you want to directly reach out to them, you can reach out to Abhishek at the waterstory.agency. So if you are thinking that they are not responsive or they are this right now feels like a black box. So if you want to reach out to them directly, you can do that through email. We are going to significantly improve this UI very soon. Then, if you want to see the list of websites in which you need to take an action. So, for example, for SEO blog, I am yet to send a link exchange request to them. So, if you see whatever I filled the last time, that is already filled. So, I just need to click a button here and not do anything else. Similarly, the same is for social media marketing. Yeah, I'll just send them another request. So that's how you can keep on continuing with your link exchange process. And then once they submit the content, once uh, something not working in the filter site, I'll look into it. Uh, then whenever someone reaches out to you, you can view those requests in your link giver admin. I think this link giver admin doesn't have a lot of requests. Let me switch to another login. Uh, yeah could have. This is basically we are having a showing seeing a server outage yesterday, so this is because of that. So whenever someone reaches out to you, you will be able to see those requests in your link your admin, and here you can basically view all their meta info and then see whether you want to approve them or not approve them, and then you can also start chat with them as well as reject the request if you don't want to uh, build backlinks with them. You can manage your team, invite people in your team, and then give them access to specific sections in the dashboard. Also, like once like similar to we have another tool, backlink monitor, and then we have extended its functionality here as well. So whenever you build a backlink with Linkly, we keep monitoring that backlink forever. So even if you stop your subscription, we'll still keep monitoring your backlink because you built that backlink for us. So you'll always be able to monitor that backlink, and then you'll always be able to see the older logs, like what happened with your backlink, what's the problem, what is there any issue or not. So yeah, that's there, and you can reach out to our support anytime whenever you want. And we also have like a Slack community on which you can connect with other people, and if you face any issues you can let us know there as well.
Okay. Um, oh my goodness, this is funny. Joe is making fun of us. Okay, it's such a great first name, Dave. Let me know. Tell me your logo is Dave. Thanks, Joe. Okay. Okay. So we are done now with the demo, right? Or I think there's still more to look into, like link giver, admin,
Yes.
and
So we have covered most of the parts. I think link
right.
your admin, backlink monitor, backlink manager, and then you can also submit your websites. So whenever you can submit your website, it will be visible to other people. So just submit. Even if you are not interested in buying right now, I think one thing that you should do at least is for the minimum, submit a website, submit your partner website, so that at least you start getting free link exchange opportunities without even subscribing. And if
Okay.
you want to be slightly more aggressive, you can like. And the one thing that I forgot to tell you, one thing that we do is whenever you submit your website, we open up 10% of the websites for free. So let's say we have 2500 websites in the in the whole database. Out of that, let's say link exchange has 1000 in the tier 1. So we'll give you 100 of those opportunities for free uh, if you visit your, like register your website. So basically that is one thing that every user should consider doing, because that's a uh, that helps the network grow, as well as that also helps you in building backlinks as well. We do this especially with a lot of people who are in non-English niches, because our niche is mainly based out of English speaking countries, USA, UK, or in websites who have a lot of English content only. But the only thing is, if someone is from a Spanish website or a German website, so we don't have a very strong network there. So what we do is we encourage people to just come and register their website there, and then for them we open up all the German websites for free, so that we basically start building the network there. And since we don't have a significant value to give to those users, it's good that they don't go empty-handed when they come to Linkly.
Okay, so guys, make sure that you register on Linkly. Register your websites on Linkly so we can start. Um, so we can start doing our link exchange. So Joe said Linkly looks interesting. Thanks for the walkthrough. And there is a question for from Santosh. By the way, guys, I already dropped the link for the
Yeah.
giveaway after this live stream. So Santosh is asking, do emails send once when we submit the request, or do you send a request reminder after some days?
So when you send the request, we submit the request, like send it once, but to every user we keep sending them a reminder that, hey, in your backlink manager, these are 5 websites are there which are pending response from you. So either approve them or mark them rejected, or take the next step. Like these users have submitted the content, so now you need to approve the content or send it for rework, and then give a backlink. So basically, the follow-ups don't go in the way a cold email sequence works, but follow-ups go from a system point of view, where we ask the user to uh, take action on their websites or all the entries in their link dashboard.
Okay, so guys, I just want to show you something. It's on my email. So, for example, what happens with Linkly is that Okay, so I listed my site on Linkly. Every other day, I'm not so sure what is the frequency, I get an email like this. So I'll share. Okay, share my screen where it shows me what are the link exchange requests waiting for me on Linkly, and these are the what what is their need,
Yeah.
and what is the return site, and who is requesting, and this is their email address. So this is actually
Sean
quite
and
good.
Stuart are very
Mhm.
active people on the website. James Klein, CEO, is also very active. Like, so I've talked to these people a lot
Okay.
on the chat.
No, so I saw this one, but I actually don't see them in my um I couldn't see them in my dashboard. That's the problem.
Okay. So you're signed in with the same account?
Yes, I am. I only have one account, so I'll show you my dashboard because I saw it, but it's like, how come I'm not seeing? Where am I supposed to find it? Is it here
No,
or
in Backing Manager, because you have to
it's supposed
respond
to
to
be
them.
here, right? And I don't see it here.
Okay, that's strange.
So
That
there might be a bug. So just I'll talk to you after this because I've been trying to use Linkly, like, hey, I received this, but I'm not finding it on my dashboard. So it's a bug, I'm sure, and
yeah.
we will find out what is happening. Okay, and so yeah, and I think that's about it. We don't have any more questions. And okay, so Joe is saying Money Robot and GSA can destroy top tier links, and but it's good for lower tier links. Okay.
Yeah, that is true. So, in my understanding, what tier two backlinks do is they increase the discoverability of tier one backlinks, and they make sure that they also get a basic DA boost if at all. So, but I have like personally haven't done a lot of tiered backlinking, so I'm not very sure about that if that actually works, or just building a tier one backlink would work or not, because I have heard a lot about tiered backlinking. I practically like personally haven't tried a lot of it.
Okay. Okay then. So all good, all good. So guys, first step after this live stream, the very first thing you do is go to linkly.digital and register your site so that it will help your site be visible to other people or to other sites in the network or site owners in the network, and you can already start like the free guest blog. And then after that, if you purchase Linkly codes, Tier 1 would already give you access to the link exchange. But if you are on Tier 1, what is available is DA20 and below for the link exchange. So you need, if you want higher uh, link, how do you call that, DA sites to link to, then you need to purchase a bit higher link. How do you call that? I need a few more codes of Linkly. Can we discuss the deal over here? Let me just. Sorry about that. Linkly. I'm just going to the site. Why? Oh, it looks like the LTD is not available now. Is it? Let's close
It
this.
should be available. So if it is showing it is not available, you can still buy it. Like, we'll honor that. It should have been available. I think something happened with the. I'll just get it corrected with by Rishabh.
Okay, so we are going to correct it. No worries. But let's see if I can get it here. Maybe I typed in the wrong link. Okay, here it is. So we have the lifetime deal here. Plan 1 covers link exchange sites visible with DR below 25. Plan 2, which is two codes, you get all link exchange sites are available from plan 2 onwards. And you have plan 3. So the difference between Plan 2 and Plan 3 are the leaks and link exchange request every month. So here you can get 125 for Plan 2 and 250 for Plan 3. And there is a discount as well on the paid backlinks. Okay, by the way, I have a question here when it comes to the paid backlinks because is it also possible that, hey, say my site is listed on Linkly and somebody approaches me that they want me to pay for a backlink for a insertion on their site. So, how does it? Uh, is that possible, or do you allow that?
So if you are finding someone on a link exchange dashboard, then they should only be doing link exchange. But if you are like finding someone on a paid backlink dashboard and they're asking for money, that's okay. If someone is asking for money while being registered on a link exchange dashboard, that is not okay, and then you can report them to us and we'll take an action.
Okay, so
I
that's
believe.
very important to know. So there are two types of link exchange here. We have the free link exchange, or really a one-to-one exchange, and the other one is the paid links. But my question here is, I did not contact that person for a paid backlink, but instead the person contacted me and say, "Hey, these are my list of domains, and I want
No, no, no.
this support."
That never happens. So people don't spam you with those Excel sheets that, hey, I have 200 opportunities. Please
Mm-hmm.
pick from this. No one will spam you and reach out to you directly to sell you paid backlinks. You only pick what all backlinks are important and what all backlinks do you want.
So we won't get that spam. So just and if ever we get
Yeah.
that, we can report to you. Okay, then
Yeah.
no problem. So that's
Yeah,
also
I
very
can
important to
completely
know.
empathize with that because that is a very, I mean, they have like a 20 or 30 set of 200 or 300 set of websites on that list, and it's like
Mhm.
mostly useless to be able to do anything with that.
Okay, got it. So thank you so much for that. And okay, so we have answered all the questions. We are going to have a giveaway, and thanks to Div today, um, we have three tier one LTDs to give away. And always remember that we still have the LTD giveaway on the Facebook post in our group. That is on top of this one.
By the way, I have fixed that timer,
Hmm.
and like the page is back again. We have extended the LTD that you can buy it 20th May. So you have 4 days if anyone
Okay.
is interested to buy.
And the link to buy is I already pinned it on both Facebook and on Linkly. By the way, what I'll do is because I know Div is also quite busy, I'll do the giveaway and I'll post it later in our group. So thank you so much, everyone, and thanks, Div. And we will get back to you later with the list of winners. And good night, everyone. Thanks, Steve, and thanks, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. We announced the winner on Elma's group, and then you
Yes,
get the free coupon. Bye bye.
yes, we
Yeah.
will announce it later. Thank you.